Hello, everyone. Welcome to Super English Lessons.
Hi, friends. It's so good to see you again. You're doing amazing and you're learning English like real stars.
Yes, you're wonderful. Today, I'm going to tell you a delicious, sweet, funny story about how I made a birthday cake. You'll learn lots of words and sentences about baking, food, and fun. And, as always, repeat the new words after us, okay?
I'm ready to eat some words. Learn some words.
Perfect, Tom. So, let's start. A few weeks ago, my best friend Emily called me and said, "Anna, my birthday is coming soon." And I said, "Oh no, I need a gift." Then I thought, what's better than a homemade cake? So I decided to bake one myself. Big, beautiful, full of chocolate and strawberries.
The perfect plan. So, what was the first thing you did?
First, I made a list of everything I needed. Repeat after me. Cake. I like cake. I bake a cake. Great job! Then I wrote down all the ingredients. Ingredient. The ingredients are sugar, flour, eggs, milk. Perfect. So my list looked like this: flour, sugar, butter, eggs, milk, cocoa powder, baking powder, salt, vanilla, chocolate and strawberries, and of course, a little bit of love.
Always love, the secret ingredient. Without it, nothing tastes right.
Exactly. So, the next morning, I woke up early, tied my hair, put on my pink apron, and said, "Let's do this." But then I looked around and realized I hadn't cleaned the kitchen from last night. There were plates everywhere.
Oh no! Step 1. Clean before you cook.
Yes. So I washed everything, sang a little song, and finally had a clean kitchen. I took a big bowl and started with the flour. Repeat after me. Flour. I need flour to bake a cake. Then sugar. Sugar is sweet. I like sugar in my cake. Then I added butter. Butter. I mix butter with sugar. You're doing amazing, everyone. After that, I cracked 4 eggs. Egg. I break the egg. I mix the eggs. Perfect. Then I poured in some milk. Milk. I drink milk. I use milk to bake.
That's a lot of ingredients already. Was your kitchen starting to smell good?
Not yet, but my hands were sticky and my hair got flour in it. I looked like a snowman made of butter. Then I added cocoa powder for the chocolate flavor. Repeat after me. Cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is brown. I like chocolate cocoa. Then I added a little salt, just a pinch. Salt. A little salt makes the cake better. After that, I mixed everything with a big spoon. It was hard work, so I started dancing around the kitchen.
Oh, the baking dance again. Every great chef needs rhythm.
Exactly. And I said to myself, mix, mix, mix. The sound of the spoon hitting the bowl made a little drum beat. Then I added baking powder. Repeat after me. Baking powder. Baking powder helps the cake rise. I poured everything into a round baking pan. Pan. I poured the cake batter into the pan. Then I preheated the oven to 180 degrees. Oven. I bake the cake in the oven. You're doing great. So I put the cake in the oven and waited. The smell of chocolate slowly filled the air.
That moment when you can smell the cake but can't eat it yet? Torture.
True. So while it was baking, I started making the frosting. Repeat after me. Frosting. The cake has chocolate frosting. I melted chocolate, added butter and cream, stirred it slowly until it became shiny and smooth. My whole kitchen smelled like heaven.
I would have eaten the frosting right out of the bowl.
I did, just a little bit. Okay, maybe a big spoonful. Then I looked at the oven and saw that the cake was rising perfectly. After 35 minutes, it was ready. Repeat after me. Ready. The cake is ready. I took it out carefully. It was hot and soft, but when I turned it upside down to take it out of the pan, it almost fell.
No! Did you catch it?
Just in time. My reflexes saved it. Then I let it cool down. While waiting, I cleaned the table again and started preparing strawberries. Repeat after me. Strawberry. I like strawberries. Strawberries are red and sweet. I washed them, dried them, and cut them in halves. I also whipped some whipped cream. Whipped cream is soft. I like whipped cream on my cake.
It's getting fancy now. Layers, strawberries, cream. You're like a TV chef.
Thank you. So when the cake cooled, I cut it into 2 layers. Repeat after me. Layer. The cake has 2 layers. Then I spread the frosting in between and on top. I placed strawberries in circles and covered them with whipped cream. It looked beautiful.
So professional. Did you write something on it too?
Yes, I wanted to write Happy Birthday, Emily, with chocolate sauce. But guess what? I spelled it wrong. I wrote Happy Birthday-a.
Oh, that's what happens when you're hungry while writing.
I know. So I turned the Y into a heart. Repeat after me. Heart. The heart means love. And it looked even better. Then I added some colorful candy on top. Candy. Candy is sweet. I like candy. Perfect, everyone. My cake was done. It was beautiful, tall, shiny, colorful, and smelled amazing.
I bet it was heavy too. So what happened when you brought it to the party?
That's the fun part. I walked slowly to Emily's house, carrying the cake like a baby, but halfway there, a little dog started barking at me. I got scared and almost dropped the cake again.
Oh no, that dog probably smelled the cake and wanted a piece.
Probably, but I said, "No, puppy, this cake is not for you." Finally, I reached the house safely. Everyone was there, waiting. I shouted, "Surprise!" And Emily gasped. She said, "Anna, you made this yourself?" And I said, "Yes, from scratch." Repeat after me. Scratch. I bake from scratch. Everyone clapped and took photos. Photo. I take a photo of the cake. Then Emily cut the first slice. Slice. I cut a slice of cake. She took one bite and said, "Anna, this is delicious." Repeat after me. Delicious. The cake is delicious.
That must have felt amazing.
Yes, I was so happy I almost cried. Everyone started eating and laughing. But then I noticed something. The chocolate on my fingers had made a small mark on my dress.
Oh no, chocolate fashion.
I said, "New trend, chocolate polka dots." But nobody cared. They were too busy eating. Then someone asked for the recipe. Repeat after me. Recipe. I have a cake recipe. So I told them, it's simple. Just mix flour, sugar, butter, eggs, milk, cocoa, and love.
That's the best recipe ever. But what about after the party? Did you have any leftovers?
A few slices, but Emily said, "No, take one home for Tom." So I did. But when I got home, I put it in the fridge and said, "I'll eat it tomorrow." Repeat after me. Fridge. I put the cake in the fridge. But the next morning, the cake was gone.
What? Did a cake ghost eat it?
No, my brother did. He said, "It was calling my name." I laughed and said, "Well, next time I'll put a sign that says, 'Don't eat English lesson cake.'" Repeat after me. Lesson. This is an English lesson.
You're doing so well, everyone. I'm so proud of you. Let's review some words again. Cake, flour, sugar, butter, egg, milk, cocoa powder, baking powder, oven, frosting, strawberry, whipped cream, layer, candy, slice, delicious, recipe. Fantastic. You sound like professional bakers now. I think everyone's hungry after this lesson. So, Anna, what did you learn from this baking adventure?
I learned that baking is a little like learning English. You need patience, you can make mistakes, but it's always fun when you do it with love. And every time you mix something new, you learn something new. Repeat after me. Patience. I need patience to learn.
Mistake. I make mistakes and learn. Fun. Learning is fun. Love. I learn with love. Excellent.
That's beautiful, Anna. So when are you baking our next cake?
Maybe next week, but this time you'll help me from the beginning. No excuses.
Okay.
But I'll only do the tasting part.
Of course. So, dear listeners, thank you for joining us today. You did great. You learned words, repeated sentences, and had fun. Repeat after me. I did great today. I am learning English. I can speak better every day. Perfect.
You're all super learners. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, English is like a cake. The more you mix it, the better it gets.
That's right. We're so proud of you. Repeat after me. I am proud of myself. I love learning English. Beautiful.
Well, that's it for today's Super English lesson.
Thank you for being with us. Have a sweet day and don't forget, You're amazing.
Bye, everyone. Go bake some words.
And don't forget the love. Always add a spoonful of love to everything you do. See you next time.